Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. Definitely helps the channel grow. All right, so Bello Betty, right? So we tried some shenanigans with Bello Betty. What do you call it? This is technically an OPO 9 list, but hey, why not? It was a deck that we kind of already made, so it's just like, I mean, it is being played in with the OPO 10 not format, but the opponents are are using OPO 10 cards. They're available in the app. But we're like, hey, let's get this build out here. Yeah, there was like no need to update it. Sadly, the math ain't mathing on that one, so we can't. Do you know if you try to activate a trigger and you can't meet the conditions, it'll just go to the trash? Kind of crazy, right? Like in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, it'll be like, well, you couldn't activate it in the first place. Oh, we got rid of our stage. Oh man, this is looking scary. Yeah, this is looking wild scary. Because they can't really defend. But then they have to be comfortable taking a bunch of attacks. The fun part is we got some low drops in our hand. So the moment the life conditions meet the way we want them to meet, then we could just play those Bello Betties from my hand and start drawing cards. Yup, devastation. Karasu is virtually the win condition for Bello Betty, especially when you get two. I know the idea is to like fill up your board and swarm, but once you do something like that, they kind of have to just eat it, because it's just virtually unrealistic to just get out of that. Oh, we're gonna protect. I was hoping to see us just drop those Betties on the board so we can start drawing. Okay then, we saved the Ivankov. But being that our one Karasu is rested, kind of is what it is, and then the whole board got the -1. I mean, potentially, I wouldn't even be opposed to just ending our turn right now. Yeah, see all those cards in their hand? Next turn will make it very difficult for them to do anything. They only got one blocker. I mean, you could probably play the 5-drop of Ivankov, look at the top 3, and then if it's worth it, you play something. I don't know. Isn't this a little too brave? What? Wow. That's amazing. We could have swung for 8. Virtually the same progress. So in my mind, I figured it was just better to end and seek the next turn. But they can keep trying to freeze our cards though, so we wouldn't get access. But I just figured they'll probably attack it, freeze the leader, and then next turn we start attacking with everything. Or maybe it didn't matter. Oh, this looks scary. Decisions. Yeah, you probably should get the next card off the board. That way they don't have access to so many attacks. Because yeah, we can't defend anything. You check the 2K counter. Not to say that that's going to ruin it because you got 3 life cards, but I'm guessing they're just going to take 3 characters off the board. And no, well, 2 characters off the board unless they got board removal or rush. It's easily going to be Ivankov and Karasu. Probably should just be the Karasu first. That should be the main focus, considering you're going to lower your power and make it easier for you to lose. It is raining. Yep. Yeah, we got no counter power. He probably could have made another play. Wait, no. I think he wants to save the active Dawn so he can play a defensive card. I'm a true believer of just play and end your turn. That way you have it for next turn. Or play that. True. It has no counter power, but it has the ability to make your board bigger. Well, that's funny. Yeah, I'll drop the koala. Minus 3k. Yeah, then yeah. Wait, are we even gonna be able to crack that? Because okay, there's a blocker, and there's some defensive cards. So, how realistic is this looking? Tough decisions. Okay. We gotta no. Well, I would have did the searcher because you're probably not gonna have any offensive value out of that. But koala is stronger, so it would have been more effective for the next turn. Interesting. I wonder what their hand is like, because I would have definitely tried to keep maybe they just couldn't keep it alive. But I would have tried to keep the 7k, the 7-drop Foxy. Is this probably 7k as well? You didn't even need to swing for that much. We have no cards in hand. Yep, attack. Block. Yeah, this is GG. Oh, look at them Douglas bullets. I feel like Luffy's the only leader that can make Douglas bullet like legitly playable. Well, no, correction. We did have a Yuta deck that took advantage of Douglas bullet. But Luffy just makes it like free. Once you're at the 10 down state, you pretty much just uses that character's ability every turn. Like a complete comeback engine. Play our stage. Chuck stage. That's what it looked like. Morley. Yeah, the card that can't be blocked. Mount some offense. So it's 8 life. We need to trim this fat a little bit more in order to start getting these yellow triggers. It did seem just kind of crazy. Like the combined life total of both players have to be 5. It's like, dag. None of our Revel characters have double attack built in. Or leaders, right? Like if this was Yamato, that would make more sense. We got so many Ivankovs. Ooh. We just gotta hope he doesn't get bottom decked. We just like don't care about Morley. The 7-drop probably would have been cool too. So being that we're like relatively encouraged to take life cards, the 7-drop just can help you stay in the game. When you had 0, play him, put a card in life, call it a day. So me personally, I feel like he works best with Betty. While the Koala Blocker, the 6-drop, works best in Red Yellow Sabo. 2K. So it'll be 6. We basically need them to just take one more life. Oh wow, we didn't even hit any yellow life cards yet. So what are our decisions? What are our decisions? So many cards in hand. I'm sure somewhere in the thought process is like, do I discard a card, pump the board, and then, we did a search. We getting defense. I don't know. I probably would have been pulling that yellow Sabo and then just start playing it like every turn once my life got too low. But maybe that's a little too dangerous. We're gonna put pressure on lead or try to clean up some characters. Okay, we're gonna try to clean up some characters. It'll be nuts if they block again. Okay. Now we are in the sweet spot. Well, granted, we was in a weird position where if we had taken the life card, we would have been in the condition, but you know. Unless I'm not paying attention. Well, there was at 4 or 5. There was at 4, and then we was at 3. 2, 4, 6, right? Now, why am I feeling like I'm overlooking something? Because technically, if we was at 3 and we took the life, then it would be viable. So we could play that and get the draw, and then try to activate that if we don't like what we draw. Oh, smart, because now we cheated out for one less Don. Wow, we drew another Ivankov. They are in trouble. Interesting decision. I really would have got rid of the searcher. Oh, we are going very offensive-y. Yeah. Are we going to get rid of the... I'll go for board first. Because I'm like, it's only value for us. You see? They want to do that? Okay, cool. We got too many attacks. So essentially, either you're going to lose your blocker or you're going to lose... I mean, you'll lose your blocker and your character. Okay, so now everything can just attack lead. Yeah. It's a sickening situation, huh? Belo Belly is such a glass cannon, but if you can manage it right, you can at least put your opponent in such a compromised situation that it's like you get 2 shots instead of 1. So call it like a double barrel, if anything. You do so much damage in your one play that it's like next turn you're threatening lethal, and it's like it puts your opponent in a damn if they do, damn if they don't type of situation. So I really wish we got to see more aggressive trigger summoning from the yellow cards. But when you're going up against 5 life leaders, it makes it a little tougher. Well, we got the, Carrasco's the only one worth protecting, but they swung really hard. Yeah. Gotta let it go. The good thing about our 2K situation, 2K, boom, we got that. That's good. Most likely they're gonna just end. I was gonna say our 2K can, lower that power and put us in a decent position. But this is tough because now they got 3 blockers on the board. Sure, they got 1 life, but they got 3 blockers on the board. We only got 2 life, so they definitely have plenty of attacks. Oh, wow. That's an interesting play. We have enough Dawn for it, too. Defense puts the blocker. Is more defense. Now we just have to be careful. Oh, we're going to attack. Okay. Attacking board. I mean, attacking leader would have also been good because I'm sure we're going to get similar results. Because they kind of have to protect themselves. Wow, they're really protecting that Jinbei. That's crazy. What the heck? What the heck? I thought we were supposed to leave that in our hand so we can cheat it out with the event. I ain't gonna lie, it would be crazy if we get a koala, a 2K koala from life. Yeah, I don't understand that decision right there. Because now, like, we don't have a target for the event. We played it out. So, unless our player just assumed they're going to start going for life, and then we take the cards, and then we start defending ourselves. I don't know. But they're thinking, and they put a Dawn. That must have been an accident. Unless it's something I don't know, that must have been an accident. Wow. See, it's funny. They know the searcher is a threat technically, but then they probably feel like it's a waste of a swing. Okay, they did it. This is tough. The only thing I can think of is swing on that board, play at your character, and end. Okay, well, if we get a dragon, that would be cool. Oh, we got more defense. Sure, it's gonna be a block. Go for life. Oh my god! You're better off just taking the damage. Oh, that was ew. What? I would take to encourage him to don stack. Because you have enough to counter if he dons. Oh, trigger. Decisions. That's a trigger summon. You either keep it for defense or you play it. Okay. Play the event. No block. Event. Choose. Oh, I was going to say choose a searcher. So we could have added something to our hand. This game is crazy. We don't have any. If we had trigger summoned and then. Oh! This is how we win. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to call a little bit of luck for that one. Because if we would have trigger summoned the 2K, used the 3K event to block an attack, and then still had the 1K counter, or we would have summoned the searcher, pulled something, and potentially either had 2K or 3K worth of counter power, we would have had the characters on the board. Yeah, nice. No, but there was a misplay on our end, in my personal opinion. We should have went with the trigger summon, and then we could have played the event, got a searcher on the board, pulled something to help protect us with counter power, and then just defended. Because they swung for 7. We already had the 1K that we needed to block the Jinbei. So we could have had the game potentially in our hand. Regardless, the dragon was a clutch situation. But yeah, we would have had the board presence, and then essentially we would have just needed to, Belo Betty, boost, Don stack, swing. I mean, obviously a freaking trigger. If the last card was a trigger, that would have ruined things for us. Yeah, I love those events. Listen, events that put characters on the board is underrated. I'm telling you right now, underrated. That should be a staple. If your deck has that, you should just use it. Because like a lot of times in a lot of scenarios, not a lot. There's enough scenarios in the game where it's like, okay, now there's a good chance your character is going to be safe because you cheated it out with the event and they already did whatever they did with their Don count. So even if they had a chance to remove what you just put on the board, or they probably don't have the Don for it. And of course, defense is great, regardless. Well, they really ramping over here. They ramping in these streets. I notice we just be in these situations where we want them to attack life, and then if we can't. No, I think it's better to just not play. I believe it cheats a character. The trigger just cheats a character. Interesting. I would have saved it. You know how effective that play would have been? But anyway, we got like a crazy situation right now, to be honest. Oh wow, yeah, another dragon. Why not? I feel like you do not need to do anything. For like just chillax. I don't know, attack with a Vonkov or attack with lead. Attack with your searcher. Okay, we're going for like sheer offense right now. Oh, they doo-dooing cards right now. I feel like, well, the next best thing is oh, we putting Don on it? Well, that's gonna encourage a block. Hopefully that's what we want. Oh, they took life. They're like, well, next turn my stats are gonna get back to normal. They're gonna counter swing on Karasu. Yeah, they need a 2K. I'm surprised they didn't go for the free block. I mean, because the best decision is for everybody to keep attacking the leader. So the free block would have probably still had the blocker safe. I wouldn't expect, yeah, I wouldn't expect to all of a sudden every attack start going towards the blocker who's default 6K. So I think, yeah, block, get the free block, deal with the next situation. Unless they got mad bricks in their hand, I don't know. These red purple Luffys be playing crazy amount of bricks. But they did have some counter power. I don't know, unless you're going for game. I think the best thing to do is start attacking board, but we got 2 dragons in our hand. It's tough decisions. I can't see you having anything to turn this around. Yep. Everything must go. He can attack our whole board, and there's nothing we could do. But if he doesn't develop a blocker, then yeah, he's in trouble. I mean, oh, well, he does have defense. Don't get overzealous. Be careful. He could essentially he has access to 2 events right now. Now we're gonna activate leader ability is the question. Well, it'll be pointless. We don't have enough Don spread it out. Oh, there you go. Poke. Essentially, we're getting 3 cards out their hand. Yeah, click the leader. There we go. Giant becomes 10K. What are we doing? 2K, 1K? What do we got in our hand? What? Say word. That's crazy. That's crazy. They are crippled. They did not have enough defense to avoid playing 2 Gum Gum Giants. So they are crippled right now. I mean, yeah, I was going to say without blockers, they can attack our board, but they're really in trouble. We got it next turn. Because essentially, whatever card we get, we're more than likely going to chuck it. And let's say it's not Revo. We could just use the stage card to find one. But I think like every card in the deck is Revo. Unless you got a 1-drop blocker. Oh, okay. They got a Radical Beam. That low-key might be tough for us. We got 3 life. Maybe we can... Oh, we're gonna go for game? Alrighty. Think about moving it to either leader or the character. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. We're juicing him to a high degree. Poke, poke, and then deal with this. Got you. That's 2 cards out his hand automatically. Oh, G. Thanks for watching.